to you who's feeling worthless. Actually, you're probably just not seeing where your worth lies. Whether it's because you're not productive, or you failed that exam, that interview, committed that sin, or failed someone, had your heart broken, or didn't get married, though you're getting older and older and older. Well, let me reassure you, none of these things are a testimony of your supposed worthlessness. Because your worth isn't and won't ever be tied to your material success. Just because you're not victorious in one area of your life, or even many areas for some of us, it does not mean that the whole you and everything that makes you you isn't worthy of existence. Because that's what you're implying when you're thinking, I'm worthless, that there is no point in your creation. But I think you got this wrong. They always say, you matter, in all of that self-love propaganda, extravaganza, whatever it is. But they never say why. You matter because Allah created you. The more amazing the artist, the more valuable the art. And you were made by the one true artist, Al-Khaliq. Therefore, it makes you priceless. Allah made you. Out of all the choices that He had, He made you. He already acknowledged your worth just by creating you. And since He only creates with purpose, you have a purpose too. There is nothing in nature that's useless. Even mosquitoes, we hate them, but they have a purpose. Just because you're going through a hard time doesn't mean that you have to reevaluate your whole worth. You have worth because of the greatness of your creator, but also have worth within yourself. If you think about it, your fingerprint is actually a testimony of you being a priceless miracle. See this as the serial number of a product. It's the proof that you're the epitome of limited edition, since there is only one you in the whole history of time. You're a recipe that exists now and will no longer exist afterwards. So even if you're just a human being, you're that human being. You're a new universe who never crossed the earth before, who can bring a new vision, new changes, new ideas. Basically, bring something to the table that has never been seen before, or done the way you would. So your worth lies in your creation, not in your victories. You need to redefine your definition of success. This world, you won't take it in your grave. As long as you're striving in the path of Allah, you're succeeding. Even if you were to fail, or already failed in whatever you're trying to achieve right now, that's okay. You're okay. Failure does not define you. It's not a part of you. Just because you're failing doesn't mean that you're a failure. And just because you're baking doesn't mean that you're a baker. Failure shows that you've tried, and that's admirable. I remember seeing this quote on a diary actually. The one who never made mistakes, never tried. And there is no pride in that. So trying is more important than succeeding. Everything is outside of our control, except our actions. Allah is the one who brings the results. All you have to care about is your participation, your efforts, how many times you try. And sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. We need to let go of our crazy standards. We were never meant to be and won't ever be perfect. We were meant to be people who make mistakes and then try to correct them. Not even succeed in correcting them, just try and walk towards becoming better. There is such thing as healthy imperfection. We are all healthy imperfections. And just because we're walking towards becoming better doesn't mean that everything about us is bad. Your foundations are not rotten. We're not starting from scratch. We're progressing. So keep trying, but don't allow this thing that triggered this sense of worthlessness to define you. It is a separate thing from you and does not define you. Your worth is in your creator and in the uniqueness of your creation. So stop wondering if you matter, if you're worth anything, if the world really needs you, because the answer is most definitely yes. The world needs you. Allow the world to benefit from your uniqueness. And remember where your worth really lies. It is not in the material or in your accomplishments. It won't ever be in these things. Your value is in your essence. It is inherent to you and unchanging. Yeah, so spread your light. Allow the world to see that light that is within you. Stop hiding it. Stop ignoring it. Act upon it.